All right, gentlemen, we've already gone through the instructions in the dressing room one time. This is the Nevada State rules only. Protect yourself at all times. I expect a tough, clean fight. Any questions from McNeely's corner? Any questions from Mr. Tyson's corner? Let's get it on!
This big event was eagerly awaited by the entire boxing world. Even the most casual fans paid to watch the broadcast of this fight. The event was the return of the world's biggest boxing star, Mike Tyson, to the ring. After serving 3 years in prison, Tyson was released on parole on March 25, 1995. Shortly before that, on March 2nd, he held a short press conference at which he announced his return to boxing. After much debate about who would be Tyson's first opponent upon his return, including talk of a possible super fight with George Foreman, it was announced that Tyson would fight the little-known Peter McNeely in August. In 1998, TV Guide would include this fight on their list of the 50 greatest TV sports events of all time.
Through it all, the Tyson aura continued to grow. He became larger than life, a life highly publicized in and out of the ring, to the point where he is now one of the most recognizable athletes in the world.
Hurricane McNeely, although relatively unknown to many boxing fans, had an impressive record of 36-1 with 30 knockouts. He came from a boxing family. His father and grandfather were New England champions, and his father even fought for the world heavyweight title against Floyd Patterson, but lost. Interestingly, Patterson, like Tyson, was also a pupil of Cus D'Amato. Peter had proven himself well in his amateur career. McNeely defeated several famous boxers and won the New England Golden Gloves. The Hurricane made his professional boxing debut at the age of 22 and won his first 6 fights by knockout in the first round. He remained undefeated for the first 2.5 years of his career and went on a 24-fight win streak until he faced Stanley Wright for the vacant U.S. title in February of 1994. Wright inflicted the first defeat on McNeely. It took McNeely a month and a half to mentally recover from his first defeat. Before the fight with Mike Tyson, the Hurricane was on a 12-fight winning streak, and he was confident he could stop Iron Mike.
Keep laughing, keep laughing. Real funny, huh? If any one of you doesn't respect me or what I'm doing or what I've been doing for the last 3 months since it was been announced, and going against a guy like this, you'd have a big dump in your pants. I'm Hurricane Peter McNeely from Medfield, Mass. On Saturday night, watch me kick Tyson's ass. But if you haven't made your pay-per-view arrangements yet, make them soon. Because remember what happens when I wrap you in my cocoon.
Tyson, who at the age of 20 became the youngest boxer in history to win a heavyweight championship, was sentenced to 6 years in prison in February 1992 for rape. Before his arrest, his aura of invincibility evaporated in February of 1990 when he was knocked out in the 10th round by underdog James "Buster" Douglas in Tokyo, Japan. Tyson recovered from his first loss in his career and entered the ring for the first time 5 months later. He scored 2 straight early wins before defeating second-ranked heavyweight Donovan "Razor" Ruddock twice. Soon, his team negotiated a major fight with undisputed heavyweight champion Evander Holyfield. But this fight was not destined to take place since Tyson was arrested. At the peak of his career, Tyson was an unparalleled phenomenon in the ring, with an extraordinary combination of speed, timing, footwork, and power. An important factor, of course, was Iron Mike's threatening personality and his ability to cripple opponents with fear before the fight even began. After the epic loss to James "Buster" Douglas, Tyson's skills began to wane due to the lack of proper preparation, concentration, and dedication. Unfortunately, Iron Mike's boxing ability had only deteriorated further during his 3-year stint behind bars. Therefore, Don King picked the right opponent for Tyson in the person of Peter McNeely. so that Mike could achieve a confident return to the ring and remember what the taste of victory was.
All you people out there been abusing me, disrespecting me. Ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new. I'm used to it. Keep it up. I love it. I love it.
That is in fact true, Jim. In fact, Tom McNeely fought Floyd Patterson back in 1961, lost that fight. Now Peter, his son, fights. Peter, we have you for just a moment before you go out into the ring. Your thoughts before you get in with Mike Tyson.
My grandfathers, my grandmothers, my father, my mother, Curly, my three brothers, last but not least, Snubby.
Mr. McNeely, what was it that you have told your son?
And last but not least, midfield.
The duel, called He's Back, took place on August 18, 1995. In addition to the packed MGM Grand in Las Vegas, 1.5 million pay-per-view tickets were also bought. The entire boxing world was waiting for this comeback and was looking forward to seeing the old Kid Dynamite they remember. The fight began with the Hurricane aggressively attacking Tyson right after the bell and tried to intimidate the most notorious of all bullies. Tyson was able to avoid McNeely's aggressive punches and landed an accurate right cross at 10 seconds that knocked McNeely down. The Hurricane immediately jumped up as if nothing had happened, and the referee allowed him to continue the fight. McNeely again rushed to the attack, and the fighters exchanged blows at close range. Both boxers hit, but Iron Mike's hits were more accurate and more powerful.
Wilkerson going to the uppercuts on the inside.
Despite admirable bravery, McNeely's strategy backfired. Tyson landed a few slip hooks that left McNeely stunned, and then cut him down with a hard right uppercut. McNeely immediately got up, but he was shaken. The Hurricane's promoter and his cornermen ran into the ring to prevent further damage to Peter. The referee asked them to leave the ring, but they refused, and the referee stopped the fight. The fight lasted only 89 seconds, and the judges awarded Tyson the victory by disqualification. The highly anticipated fight was a resounding financial success, grossing $96 million worldwide, including a then-record $63 million in pay-per-view purchases. But this duel also became an internal mental success for Iron Mike, and he was again ready to conquer the heights of boxing. He needed this victory to increase his fighting spirit and to strengthen his confidence, not just as a fighter, but a champion. In his next fight, Tyson won the WBC World title, and immediately after he became the WBA Heavyweight Champion. If you like this video, please click the like, leave us a comment, and hit the bell to turn on notifications so you won't miss our next videos. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so right now. See you next time in the ring.